Keep your hands steady, three.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
It's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh, you're also, yes, of course.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
But I want to hear it squeal.
1. That's a true soul you're talking to. Show some respect.
Sorry, Mum. I'll open the cage for you.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
Ready हो?
भालू भी फाइट करेगा क्या अपने?
Yes.
आ गया वो रिपल। यार 1 HP है यार। ओके नाइस। मैं पहले इसको
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. Gladly, but first I must return to the Grove. As you made short work of the goblins' leaders, there's nothing stopping me. Come join me in your own time. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
आर्केना है ना तुम्हारे पास?
ठीक है ना, इंस्पिरेशन तो मिलते ही रहता है.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
मुंह कह रहा है.
अरे भाई बोला भाई वो.
हाँ वही तो.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo.
मुंह कहता है.
Tick-tock. Moo.
मुंह कहता है भाई.
भाई ये गेम भाई क्या गजब है भाई एकदम. ऐसे मोमेंट में सैटायर बन जाता है एकदम.
मुंह कहता है.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns? To spill blood in this sacred place? It would have been easier if you just died, Korga. Now I have to hear excuses instead.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I was going to show leniency. But Korga, a child is dead because of you.
A thief is dead. She stole the idol, befouled the grove.
Enough! If anyone befouled this place, it is you. By sowing division, hatred, death. As for the idol, it's nothing compared to a life. A mere object next to one of nature's creations. You show no pity, no remorse. I cannot absolve you. Nature will determine your fate. Whatever happens to you next, know that it is the Oak Father's will. Now get out of my sight. There is nothing more to be said.
मैं खड़ा हूँ भाई.
ऐसे खड़ा है.
Apologies for that ugliness. A more
अच्छा मैं ही
bitter
बात कर रहा हूँ
homecoming
क्या?
than I would have wished, but at least the grove stands. Thanks to you. Please, don't sully the gratitude I feel towards you by making excuses for Korga. My choice was clear. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Cannot ignore it any longer. There are signs that dark justiciars were once a presence in this region. No matter how much of your memory was surrendered to the Night Singer, you cannot forget about her legendary justiciars. Once, Lady Shah could lay claim to whole armies of dark justiciars. Until a mysterious calamity, long in the past, broke their seat of power and bled their ranks away to nothing. Your own Mother Superior revived the tradition and created new justiciars. How you longed to become one of them. Yet she always denied you.
ये कौन है यहाँ पे? हीरो. लोई.
Perhaps you may find a way to prove yourself. You must press forward, where the dark justiciars of old once walked.
ये ले लेता हूँ फोर्स टनल.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation. Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways. We should have a chat, you... This quaint little scene. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest, and the family go on. Partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Fill your plate.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
बोला ना demon है ये.
What's better?
devil
you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I strive, and you're in dire need. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
अरे पता है मॉन्स्टर हंटर खेल खेल के ना मेरा आदत हो गया किसी का भी हॉर्न देखता हूँ ना सीधा हथौड़ा लेके तोड़ने
का मन करता है भाई भाई हॉर्न नहीं भाई हैंडल है भाई वो
ब्रेकेबल समझे पार्ट ब्रोकन बस ट्राई कर
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck.
तेरा आँख अलग दिख रहा है वैसे एक.
I'll be there when it runs out.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices. The harmony of
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
the choir fades. A single melody rises above the others.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
परसुएशन करेगा तो -1 है.
ऐड बोनस.
मेरा करिश्मा बहुत गजब है ना.
7 से 10 टोटल बोनस 5 चाहिए.
एक.
बोला ना क्रिटिकल फेलियर भाई.
बोला ना मैं एक.
अरे भाई साहब.
रीपर ये भाई.
अरे मेरा क्या गा भाई तू बदनसीब
भाई तुम्हारा ही काम है भाई
आज आया बस इंस्पिरेशन यूज किया क्या
हाँ और नहीं तो क्या
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
कर दो
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you. Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. The droning melody greets you
भाई मेरा
as the
पिटा हुआ
creature
दिख रहा है भाई
turns
बहुत
its
मैं
gaze to you.
Flesh talker. I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. The sovereign gifts you one more vision, a wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
वहाँ नीचे हॉर्न बजाए क्या
A service.
कौन सा हॉर्न
We will await
अरे वो जो दिया था हॉग
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like her. Lost soul is spelunking through. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite. The magic isn't having the effect. It merely drizzles. The embers. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too.
You've done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. To be expected. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
अच्छा पार्टी चालू हो ना
हाँ
No, an Albert.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. Last one, bhai, last one.
A smile that sets the heart aglow. You're going to love it.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
मेरे को लग रहा है सेकंड वाले में कुछ तुझा होने वाला है।
मैं गे नहीं हूँ।
रुको भाई, ये रुको सेव कर रहा भाई मैं।
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Alone?
और कोई ऑप्शन भी नहीं है.
You sleep alone, uplifted by memories of your recent triumphs.